Hey guys, Buggy here, back for the first real episode of Peak SMP. I got a lot planned for today, it's going to be awesome, but first, before we do anything, I wanted to show you a quick tour of my base. This isn't going to be a tour of the entire claim that we have, it's just going to be of my base right now, but next episode, hopefully a lot more will be finished and we'll have a really nice looking base to show you for the entirety of our claim. But for now, I'm going to show you my own base. Alright, so here it is from the outside. It looks gorgeous, if I do say so myself. But when you go in, it's, it is what it is. You go down here. This is going to be my bedroom, but it currently houses some villagers that I have trapped. But we're just not going to talk about that right now. This is the main part of my base. I have my little smiley cloud right there. Pretty cool. And then over here is my chest area, which I have these kind of generic smelteries going on with some thermodynamics item ducts. And then, my storage and whatnot. On the other side, I have my smelteries. I have two running here. I've not done anything with them yet. Hopefully that will be next episode, actually, where I do some more Tinker's stuff. And then back here is just a hallway that will eventually lead into more things that I have planned. But that's not today, obviously. So now that that's over with, let's get into the main part of this video. Alright, so let me explain my idea for today's episode. The other night, I was going through all of my old videos on my channel and changing the description to have my current social media handles and whatnot. And in doing that, I came across one of my old videos on the old SMP that I owned called Aura SMP, where I made huge models of my player head and my friend's player head, and I wanted to do that here on Peak SMP with my new and improved buggy head. So I thought I'd do that. However, the main issue I'm having right now is that I wanted to do this in secret, and Red is actually on right now. So I'm going to have to wait until he gets off in order to actually accomplish this. But I looked through all of the vanilla Minecraft blocks and decided that they weren't good enough to show how cool my skin is. So I came up with a new plan, which is not in that chest, it's actually in this chest. We're going to be using the paint mixer. Yeah, that's what it's called. I forget what mod it's on. I'm hoping that Red won't notice if I steal the one that we have up here real quick, just in order to grab the stuff for it. Open Blocks Paint Mixer. That's what we're going to be using. So, really cool thing about this paint mixer is that it will mix literally any color. Any color that you can think of, they will mix it. And that is perfect for what I want to accomplish, because the colors that I'm given in regular Minecraft aren't good enough. So, all we have to do is put cyan dye, magenta dye, black dye, and yellow dye into these slots, put a milk bucket in here, choose our color, and mix. So here's the buckets I got, and then I have some extra dyes just in case we run out. And in here, I have a cow, so I can grab the milk. So if I throw that in there, and then I grab my code, I have a total of 8 codes that I'm going to be using. So I grab my hex code here, shove it in there, it should make it, and then I click mix. We'll watch it mix. And there we go, now we have a paint can. Oh, that was rude. So now we have the first color of our paint can. We're going to do that for the other 7 colors right now. Alright, so I got all 8 colors for my head. I'm also going to use some pink and white concrete for the hood of my jacket, And finally, what we're going to need is a paintbrush, which I don't know how to make that. Okay, for some reason it's not showing me the recipe, but that's okay because I looked it up. Now, the cool thing about this mod is that there is a special block called a canvas that you can make that's paper around an oak fence. However, you don't need a canvas. I can just place this down, fill my brush, and I can paint on literally anything. Pretty dang convenient. So I'm actually going to be using this cobblestone here to build the actual box for my head, because it's cheaper. The last thing I gotta do is wait for Red to get off the server so I can do this in secret. Alright guys, so Red left the server, hopefully for good for now. It is pretty late / early, so I assume he went to bed, I hope. We're gonna grab everything that we need. And I'm going to head over to where we're going to build it. Alright, so right here is the communal smeltery, and even though it really irks me that it's off-centered, this is the perfect place to put it, because this little roof thing that we put on it is exactly 8 by 8, which is what we need. So I'm going to make an 8 by 8 by 8 block right now. Alrighty, so we are now inside of my soon-to-be head. I'm just gonna grab some torches here. We don't want any mobs spawning inside. There. No, there's no chance mobs will spawn inside. Let me just... Okay, now I have just like a slightly bit more of a platform so I can put all these paint cans down. And there's my eyes. So next, we can move on to the coloring. So I actually use less greens than are actually on my skin. I have like over 8 different colored greens, and I thought that was way too much. We can start off simple with the darkest green. This only gets used in a couple of places. And that is all I need for that color. So next we're going to just, I think I'm just gonna try to randomize it. I'm not gonna do it exactly how it looks, because like I said, I'm using less colors anyways. I'm gonna try to get it pretty close, but the whole point of the skin is that it's kind of random, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We'll see. Okay, I got one side done. You can't really see it that well from here, but that looks incredible. I'm really excited. This is turning out exactly how I want it to turn out. So I'm just gonna randomize the sides and the back and the top. And then we will do the, I guess they would call it like the hat, the second layer, which has my antennas on the top as well as the jacket hood in the back. Well, this turned out perfectly. Exactly what I wanted. I mean, look at that. It's perfect. Alright guys, that is going to be all for today's video. I'm so glad that this worked out. I'm so happy how it looks. I hope you enjoyed this adventure we went on today. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe for more videos just like this one. I will see you guys next time. Take care.